Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to pre-market analysis for Friday, November the 27th. And the only reason I'm here because I promise it. I kid you not. I don't know where you are, but here in Southern Cal, it's very chilly this morning. The wind has been blowing heavily. The palm trees in our backyard. Last night I was looking at them like, wow, yeah, and that's continuing this morning. So really, 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 I cannot tell you my appreciation to you guys' commitment to, because again, today Friday, the first thing, so it's Friday, November the 27th. Welcome to Pre-Market Analysis, live on YouTube. The first thing for us to remember is that the market's going to be closing at 1 p.m. Yeah. So, meaning we literally have um, 1 p.m. That is 10 Pacific for me. So in my case, that would mean from 6:30 a.m. for people on the East Coast. We know that most of you, Florida is the place with the 3.5 hours. So yeah, I don't know why in my mind it was seeming like 2.5 hours or something, but the 3.5 hours. Last night we published a video. That was the last video. Yeah, I had a busy day yesterday. I can see some of the video actually that taking traffic. That's I'm like, whoa, okay. So that's that's a good thing on there. But we made a video on trying to provide an answer. If you didn't catch it, I we suggest you got that. Hey, bonjour, Monsieur Mickey. Monsieur Mickey, je sais que vous parlez français. Je demandais à Monsieur Lawal, qui est notre voisin à gauche, if he understood French or anything. So nice to see you, sir. Nice to see you, Mr. Mickey. So yeah, what was I saying? So yes, so the video answered the question: how does Black Friday typically trade? Because it's an unusual type of is a scenario we get once in a year, right? Just half a day. I think actually, yeah. Sometimes we do it the day before Christmas as well. So yeah, yeah. Let's be mindful of that. Now that I think yeah. So the day before Christmas, I believe on Christmas Eve, we do have a day as well, if my memory serves me right. So Christmas will be on Friday the 25th. So that's going to be a close full day. So meaning Thursday the 24th. We will be talking about that more as we approach that. So Thursday the 24th, it's most likely a half day as well. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So, all right, folks. So, how did everybody spend their Thanksgiving? You know how I spent mine. I was working creating content. So that's pretty much that's all I can do. Right? There is no going out here for me. That has been the case for how long now? For over since March. So wake up, do my prayers, my meditation, and I find myself here in front of these, trying to make something out of this. So as we welcome Mr. Skunky Ganja from Georgia. Yeah, that's easy. Mr. Skunky Ganja from Georgia. I like that. So glad to have you here. So we're going to take a look at to be honest with you folks, well, I checked a little bit like 30 minutes, but I didn't do my usual like full-blown screening of the lag, because I know today is half a day and it's difficult to trade, right? Because on Wednesday, that was the last time we met, we would have been in a situation where we say, okay, did we take trades? But let's say if we take we can take swing trades as we usually do overnight. But if it's a double whammy, because if it doesn't move, well, even if it's a strangle, as you know, that's how for us we approach swing trade on here. We will be losing on both sides. So meaning really it's a case of very limited risk, right? But very limited risk, and we're going to show you. I look at some stocks, one of which I spoke about in another video yesterday. Yeah, it was in the same video actually. The video to answer the question, the perennial question that's out there: should you trade on Fridays in general? Coincidentally, here are successful tradings. I think that's one of our strengths. It's actually the ability to take advantage of expiration days. May that be on SPY on Mondays and Wednesday and Fridays, or on Friday itself. And why do we feel confident about that? Because we backed it up with a study. Yeah. So What was that video? Is there a way for me to go to the to that video on here, because then maybe others can see it? Oh yeah, here's the video. Oops, oh, that was too fast. I want you to show. So where was that video yesterday? So yeah, there was a video on option trading after hours. That was in yeah, that's getting views. For that's a concept that I don't know people if we have repeated it here numerous times, but hey, we have a lot of new traders, right? So I just need to make sure that I'm bringing even the tidbit and type of thing that I think for me I take for granted. Believe it or not, actually that's what helpful to the audience. So that's the approach that you're gonna be seeing me taking right now, because typically I've been come trade with us because our system does this, or we are able to generate that. No, I need to really answer people basic question. Okay, which platform should they trading be on? Because I haven't had an honest, well, not an honest, it's not the word honest, an open conversation into, okay, should you really be trading with Robinhood? Should you really be trading with Webull? And I'm gonna make a video on that today. Yes, today. Well, I promise. I need to get out. I need to buy a USB port because I have so many things that are connected on here. So I just realized that. So I need to grab. That's my do thing today on my list. But after I do that, I've absolutely will make a video on Webull. Robinhood, because hey, the millennials, the young folks, they are the one driving all of that, and definitely. So I do not. We did a review that I'm gonna use. We did a review. There's a piece of article on our blog, successfultrading.com, that would look at in-depth view of Robinhood trading platform. It was overdue. So for me, there's just so many topics, right, guys? So finally, now that I have a small staff, we are trying to bring you the necessary information. But for the videos, I'm doing the video myself, so I need to get on with that. So the video yesterday that I was talking about into should you be trading stock market on Fridays, this is that video. So it's 15-minute video, but it answers the question and it provides a strategy that we wrote in a piece of article. Can I show that here? Yep, that should be in the detail. Where's that article? Yep, how to trade stock option easy calendar guide. Yeah. This was created literally in November of 2019. I kid you, that article it's like it's buried under the sun. And for me, I was going through it a little bit in the video. I'm saying, oh my goodness. But I know at least one person here, because Mr. B, who has been a trader here for since, let's say, June or time frame, he has started using that. On a stock that's moving this morning. So that's my transition segue into what are the stocks that are moving this morning. So for that, as you know, on here, we go to Finviz. If you are new here, Finviz, it's a platform where you can do a lot of things. I haven't really done a good job showcasing it, but recently we created videos on, let's say, how to trade penny stock with it. For people who want to do fundamental analysis, that's actually not a bad tool. I will showcase a video on that, comparing it to another tool that we introduced recently here on the platform. Simply was we introduced. We did a review on it. That's more accurate. So here on Finviz, this is how we will go about doing the screener. Okay, before I continue my blah, 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 I don't want to get into a Wahala. Wahala is my favorite new word. Hey, Mr. Lawal, could you explain to the crowd what's Wahala mean? I like Wahala. So, Wahala is my favorite new word. So you're gonna be seeing me using it a lot. No Wahala, Mr. Lawal, if you don't comprehend, friends. The trade Dado. All right, the trade Dado, where are you trading from? Good morning or good afternoon to you. Please introduce yourself. We like to get intimate. I mean, we are in the very close confine here, right? In this confinement time. I mean, when you have 8 concurrent viewers, I mean, that's the only way is to be intimate. So where are you trading from, sir? And how did you find us? All right. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Lahar. You're going to be you see, sir, you called me your boss on your tweet the other day, so you're already doing your job. So first, what did we want? Oh my goodness, I'm going all over the place. So we were inside of Finviz. And we want it to just do our usual thing, optionable and greater than 20. Now, the stock that we're talking about is not a suspense or anything. I mean, if you are new here, maybe you don't know about that stock, but it's FCX, right? FCX used to trade at $11. I'm gonna pull its chart on here, and to showcase that its feature. Let's say is in the top 3 stock that are featured in that video yesterday from that article. All right, about stock that have a tendency to be bullish on Friday. Yes, we can do that study. We did it live yesterday actually trying to answer the question, how does SPY trade on Fridays? And we did that study from 2000 to 2019. I kid you not. Save 15 minutes of your time this weekend, folks. Just watch the video in its entirety. I kid you not. Because going into 2021, you want to be able to be a fully accomplished trader in the sense that when the market open each and every day, you are looking forward to take advantage of all the possibilities that are there. Meaning, we want you to build a strategy, the way by which you actually going to attack the market instead of it attacking you. Meaning, you find yourself in a situation, you have a position, and then all of a sudden, a wahala in the morning. Like, oh, what happened? It got through a downgrade. It's going through some wahala. So let's try to avoid that in 2021, right? That this is the time now. This is the time now. And for that, you need to know how to go about attacking the market with your proven strategy. That's the key, meaning that it's not just a guessing game. That's the thing, because in that story again, you're going to see that we tell you that, hey, FCX has a 53% chance of being bullish on Fridays. Not only in 1 year, we did the study from 2016 to 2019. Yes, we did. And we did it with other stocks. So we generated a list that you can apply. For you, you can just say, okay, these 5s. And oh, by the way, that study, as I said yesterday in the video, those are the type of things that I do in the month of December. I'm going to be updating that. And you who are following me here, you will be the people who are privy to that type of information, to that type of research. That's what we do here. Like the earning quant analysis that we have introduced here for a while. All right. So let's see here which stock are moving. So this is how we do it. And I'm going to show you FCX because I saw it. Hopefully it didn't do a... it didn't do so here's IQ here. Is IQ part of that study? IQ is down this morning -4%. Imagine actually anybody who, let's say you take a swing trade, and a swing trade for us meaning is a strangle. No, a swing trade can be just in a simple direction, calls or put. But imagine yourself, how are you gonna guess? Yeah, even if we have a bias, yeah. We want to be able to avoid that. So I'm looking for FCX because I thought it was up. So does it not trade over 1 million share? It's over $20. I know that much. So let's see then. Let me change my criteria. You gotta be kidding me, right? I saw it inside of Power E-Trade before. I wanted to take a look at this chart on here. I mean, we can take a look at this chart before going inside of Power E-Trade. How come this FinViz is not showing it here? What am I? It's optionable. It's a stock that's optionable. The price is currently actually it's trading at $20 something, so $23. Oh, it just means that is not as high as I'm looking at. So this is it, folks. Okay, this is the chart. Oh, earlier, you see in pre-market, I say I didn't study pre-market. I mean, I lie a little bit. I didn't do as much as I usually do, but I did. That's how I know that FCX, it was up 4%. Now it's only up 2.63% in pre-market. So I was like, I know this stock. Well, we know it here. But look at this chart, folks. And if we go to this chart, most likely you're going to see a pattern that we have seen before, yeah? You're going to see that famous crossover. I don't want to look at crypto. I want to look at all the stock. So here's a daily chart. So our best entry here on this thing, I mean, it has just been ramping. Yeah, this is it here. That's remind me. I said that I was going to do a video on gold and precious metal stock because yeah, this one This one, it's into the mining. Yeah, so gold and mining stock. That's what I said. I have it in my notes here. That's one of the videos. That's, I know, because a lot of folks on there. So I'm gonna call the video most likely gold and mining stock to own in 2021. I don't know. I need to figure out that also. But look at this one. We were trading this stuff, I think, even when it was below, because yeah, June time frame. Yeah, June time frame we were here. Yeah. And now it has literally double since July time frame and going exponential now. So again, why I was bringing us here, because this is a stock we are familiar with, in the sense that we show the study that say that this stock has a history of behaving bullishly on Friday. And today is definitely such an exploration. You can ask Mr. B, who is a trader in our Discord room. I think he has applied that. I'm not sure if he took a trade this past Wednesday for that, but that's a strategy that he has shared with us in the Discord room that has worked for him. All right. Okay, folks. Wow, 15 playback. Thank you for those who are live, and thank you if you are in playback as well. Any stock that you would like us to take a look at here, as I'm preparing to go inside of Power E-Trade and take a look at what's moving. The volume earlier, again, that was like 50 minutes ago before my shower, when I was rushing into taking a look at the market. Let's go at the highest level. So SPY is only. See, only, that's the way I speak these days, only up 1.3 points, 0.36% in pre-market. But the volume pretty much tells us what's going on today, right? Yeah. And again, the study yesterday, if you didn't catch that video, I invite you, I would like for you to get the knowledge by watching that video on should you trade on Fridays. It gives you the outcome. The main takeaway is 20 years of study on SPY. On SPY, yeah, we use SPY, but you can use the technique for QQQ. The only thing I didn't show in the video, for the interest of time, I didn't show how, for instance, you get the data from Yahoo Finance. But hopefully you don't have any challenge for that, I believe. But the rest is step by step, exactly how I do it. And if you have any question, please. We have been getting great feedback. Great, not great in the sense that yeah, most of it is positive. We like that, but as we said, we want any type of feedback. So if you watch our videos, leave us a comment. Leave us a comment on YouTube. First of all, it helps YouTube see that, hey, there are actually people, not just crickets in this channel who care, who are finding value into this content. So, and for us, that's our way actually to bring you information that is actionable and pertaining to your interests. Trust me, because hey, if I want to talk about things that I like, guess what? That's and you know, I want to make sure that hey, I wish that we are putting forth is helping somebody out there. Absolutely. So yeah, and the way for you to let me know, so let us know here how successful trading is by writing it on YouTube. We will gladly receive it, and we have done it. I've said many times on here, hey, even to the point where today I'm feeling so bad because we have a number of people who speak French. I don't know how they end up being drawn to this channel at some point, but then they come and 100% of the content is in English. I speak French, so I need to find a way in 2021 to bring them content, original content, without me having to duplicate myself. Duplicate myself meaning that to clone myself, rather. It's not duplicate that I'm looking for as a word, but there has to be a way. Yeah, there has to be a way. It's, let's say you create the French version of this channel. I see people do that. They have a successful channel. Ours is tiny as of now, but the need is there. So we have made videos, one here and there, and I know that people are watching it because I see the video growing. I'm like, how many French people do we have? Speaking French people we have on this channel. So those things to come. But here today, SPY is literally like, I mean, what are we gonna do with SPY on here? I mean, doing a Gantt to start up. I'm not too sold onto it. I think here, let's wait the last hour from 12 Eastern to 1 p.m. the last hour to see what they can. Obviously, if during at some point it's meeting the criteria, the usual criteria above VWAP, posting higher highs, we take the trade. If it's moving, anything that's moving, we take the trade. But in terms of just targeting, if there's no action, we don't force that. That's something that we teach you here at Successful Trading. It's not, especially on a day like this, just not hoping, oh, let me throw pennies at it. We know when we throw pennies at things, not literally, please, for those. But we know when it's time to throw pennies at things. Yeah, the last hour, the last 30 minutes, we love throwing at things. On Wednesday, I think was it the 264 puts? They didn't even come close to the money, right? They went from 4 cents. If you took the trade exactly at 3 p.m. Eastern, they went to 8-9 cents. That was the highest. So 100%, yeah. It's okay. That's okay. Those are the type of things, folks, that we will teach you here at Successful Trading. So we look at the chart of FCX. It's moving. So that's an opportunity there. SPY, we said we are going to be patient. What else is moving? Oh, I just get stuck into the screen of the ETF. So IWM this morning is not a leader. QQQ is the leader. QQ is the leader this morning. 0.73 is the most advancing ETF here, as you can see on my screen. As for individual stocks, let's go into that, as it's currently 9:11 Eastern Time on Friday, November the 27th, known as Black Friday. So, all right. So in terms of volume, well, I always like to start the other way. All right, congratulations to Hess Corporation with just 2 shares traded in pre-market this morning. Is not so. LNG doesn't always has to be that stock, right? So by now, people should be making a chart trend of every time this guy mentioned LNG, that stock goes up. So NEO is up this morning, 4 million shares. No surprise there. I mean, NEO has been bullish, folks, right? NEO has some wahala along the way, but let's look at it. I'm looking at the chart of NEO on another screen, but overall it is holding. It's holding. I have to say that, because after its earning, which we don't gamble into earnings, it has like some sideways on there. So for those who are not new to NEO was a stock, I kid you not, and again, that's over since we have been here on this channel, right? Which hasn't been that long, folks. We started in May, yeah? I remember the time before we started doing YouTube channel, we were on a platform called Tweets that I didn't know anything about this stock, yeah? Traders will tell me to look at the chart of NEO. NEO was worth $5. So this is a natural 10-bagger that has happened on this stock on here. I kid you not. Here's May time frame, yeah? And how do we know that? Because you can see that I have my so-called Darvax box around that time. Yeah. So this stock jumped us out of that Darvax box, and since then, it has just, so meaning that this is has been a 10-bagger, a natural 10-bagger on the stock side. This type of a curve on here, as you know, is an exponential type of move. I've seen very few stocks do something like that. One of the first stock when I started getting involved really seriously in trading option that did this was NVIDIA in 2016. So NVIDIA traded NVIDIA the first time, I think May of 2016 for its earnings. Yes, I didn't know any better, yeah. But actually I made money, beginner's luck. Very good money on NVIDIA, and then at the end of that year, so went from $37 before May of 2016. NVIDIA closed as stock of the year by Yahoo, because on December, the last trading day of December, that's something that you can replay using TradingView. Hey, yeah, we did another video on TradingView, folks. For those who would like to upgrade, that's it depends on anybody. As you guys know, I have my pro version, and I'm not sure. I need to renew it because the it's a yearly thing. I bought a yearly subscription, so I'm going to take advantage of the promotion either at the Pro or the Pro Plus today, but well, before the end of the Black Friday. So they have on my homepage, they have like a countdown clock. Trust me, it has been there for one while, but I don't go to the homepage, right? So they went there. I finally woke up 2 days ago. I'm like, oh, somebody could benefit from this. So we made that video on the comparing the Pro Plus, the Pro version versus the Pro Plus. Okay, so this is Neo. So this is the end of the year. So in a year that a stock does this, it's very interesting to see what was going to be happening, right? So because with this type of move, how long can it continue? Or and because you can look at it now and say, hey, is it too late even to get involved? We know we have investor on there, meaning people who trade stock, who buy stock and hold them. There's nothing wrong with that. And for us, we actually, sorry that I'm off the camera. I need to be bringing knowledge because I get this question a lot on the website, right? The blog that we have, yeah, stock and option trading. We have been focusing a lot more on the option side than on the stock side. So you will see videos in investing, and you can invest with stock as well. Don't get me wrong, right? Because if let's say you made this analysis here after this breakout, after the Darax box on here, and took end of the year calls, yeah, or even January 20 or not why January 2021 calls called leap calls, yeah, they are less expensive, and trust me, they are appreciated all along. And you didn't have to sweat on the theta, and even better for which that I recommend. Once you do that type of approach, I mean, you need to hedge that. You can hedge that with shorter terms puts on a week-to-week basis, but you never actually had to sweat that. Neo just went boom. So that's a little bit of a background there on Neo. Can we go back and click a little bit? The other stock that's had a great year since I'm here, that's one I know by here. I joke about it the other day. I think it's going to be stock of the year. It's not quite the the exponential move, but it's there. This yeah, I'm still on the same screen. Sorry. So this is Square. For a little bit of particularity, or a, how should I say, Square and Twitter, they have the same CEO. Jack Dorsey. So how does he split his responsibility? But Twitter, stock price is not going anywhere. Square, it's a payment method, right? My my barber, when I go to my barber shop, that's how I knew that the first time 3 or 4 years ago. It's a point of sale for a lot of small businesses. That's one of the things that they do now. They want to get into banking, they're into crypto, you name it. So Square, $50 in April. Well, a lot of things were cheap in April, right? The overall market did this way, but from $200 to from $50 to $200. So this is how money is made in the stock market. When you hear people say, so yeah, which stock to look at? That's where the tools, that's we're going to be making reviews on investing. So you have, and I'm going to actually compare them. I'm going to make a video where I compare all of those tools. I think investing.com is one of them. That's for us, is an app, but they also have a website. I'm going to be reviewing that shortly. We brought you the other day Simply Wall Street. What's the other one that I was thinking? There's Market Watch. There are a bunch of them. I need to do a full review. And there's FinViz, obviously, because remember, here, if let's say I click on any stock for that matter, right? I want it to go back to FCX. I don't know. Let's, not that I know anything about it. Let's take Futu here, because I don't just like the name Futu. Mr. Lawa, do you like Futu? Does that mean anything? Futu is a stock from China. It's not a stock from back home. Jumia is a stock from the motherland. So they give you, they give you earning statement of like things that these are the information that long-term investors they look at. What's the health of the company? So here it is. Here, give you the income, the sales, the cash per share. Do they pay a dividend? Because if you're owning a stock, that's some. Again, I need to bring this type of knowledge. So some of the things to come. So do not just think of, hey, trading. Yeah, trading, it's a general term. So when they say investing, sometimes we think of it as long term. Even though for me, when I buy an option expiring the next week, that's an investment. It's just that it's a 1 week investment. If you like. All right. Any question on here? Oh, all right. We had Hello, Messi wins. Messi wins, folks, is an example of followers. I don't. I hope Messi wins. Marcy wins. Let me give the names correctly. Marcy wins. I like when I see new people here. Trust me, folks. You guys have no idea. So Marcy wins shared a comment on the YouTube channel, and trust me, if you share a comment on one of my video and I do not respond, that's that's it. It may take me some time, but glad to have you, Messi wins. Marcy wins. Marcy wins is the names. Marcy wins. Yeah, Marcy wins and I we were she shared how much wahala was going on Baba the other day. So Marcy wins. If since you just joined, I'm sure you can see the chat. But wahala means is dear to Mr. Lawai and me because it's mean some drama, if you will. So glad to have you. On board, Marcy. So we didn't say hello to Mr. Greg. How can we have a show without saying hello to Mr. Greg, the one and only? So good morning to you, sir. Who else didn't we say? Hello. So no, we got the answer from the trade Dado. Is that her? The trade Dado in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Glad to have you, sir. Glad to have you. We are broadcasting live from Southern California, and glad that you found the channel. We are just this. This is it. This is about what 10 concurrent viewers, 20 playback this morning. For those who, if I know that people came at a different time. If you haven't had a chance yet, please remember that the market closes at 1 p.m. Eastern. So do not be holding on any position that expired today thinking that we close at 4 p.m. That's and typically, depending on your broker, as I said, I don't know. We share the inside of my broker E-Trade, though that they were giving us that warning at the very bottom in bold. Even this morning when I open it again, that's still reminding me that the market was closed on Thursday, and then today is going to be a half day. So because trust me, we don't want anybody to be caught up in that wahala. Mr. Lawal, could you tell me how many times I said wahala this morning? So maybe somebody will think that what is this guy on now? This show is sponsored by Wahala. Okay, folks. All right. Yeah. So ready. When for those in our Discord room, if somebody is on the YouTube side and you have not have access to our Discord room, find the video that give you instruction on how to get access to our Discord room. Yeah. Because in the Discord room, you will get to be seeing more. What do people see more? Yeah, well, they see the other channels, right? They see the other channels that here the broadcast on YouTube shows video that are when we publish them. As subscribers, I'm sure you get live notification by YouTube and of the likes. But inside the Discord room, you can there are rooms for trade ideas. Yes, I do, and I'm going to be making it a point, though that's bringing its own share of wahala when I post an idea in the trade room as well. So and then you get to see the winners. Yeah, there's the winners, the 10 baggers. That's traders who trade our subscription alert system. They have recorded or they are recording. So sometimes they post. Some I beg them sometimes to post the winning trades on there. So that's in there. We haven't. Yeah, I've made it a point when we first started to not that being secretive about our Discord room, but it's not something that I've published out there that just anybody can have. Some smart folks, and to me that was on purpose because people who spend time on the website successfultrading.com. There are some articles where we judiciously place the link to the Discord room. So some people have come to the Discord room and asked them, "How did you get her?" They say, they got it from the website." I was like, you're smarter than the average bunch. Okay, folks. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have you're enjoying your long weekend. We can take it easy, at least to ease ourselves here toward the weekend. Next week, Is it December yet next week? No. Monday is going to be November the 30th, and then Tuesday start the month of December. The month of December is usually funny because we could have some swing. Typically, historically, because of profit taking for tax purposes, since hey, people know that hey, if they can liquidate position, losing position, then they can put that on the tax. So we are going most likely start Monday maybe with a quick view of how December month usually trades for SPY and QQQ. And as usual, we're going to do it live here, yeah, such that you guys, it's good to watch videos, but the more interaction we can have, like this, people asking questions of like, I think maybe toward the end of the year at some point, maybe we are going to have another one of those get together on YouTube. Just there are things in preparation. There are things in preparation. So we appreciate you. If you know of somebody, as a lot of people, not a lot of, well, yeah, that's not me saying it. That's the statistic that have been seen. As more people are drawn into investing or anything, recommend successful trading for them for knowledge. Yeah, we have over officially we have, let's say, 400 videos, but we know recent videos that we have there are short videos just pinpointing specific thing. But I think we have really like 300 good video of content. I think they are good. Now it's up to you and the rest of the trading community to let me know. And I will continue to cater the content of this channel to your liking. Until then, have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great Friday, and we will catch you on Monday, November the 30th, God willing. Bye-bye.